Madam Clerk, would you open the courtroom for us, please?
Yes, the State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable David S. Robinson Jr. presiding. Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
Mr. Perry, good morning. Hello? I got your opponent. We got to get it on mute. We get started. She's here again. Hello?
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 Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. What is your name?
Kelly Coleman.
Turn the video on, please.
No problem.
This is file number 22197-219. The file is entitled Midland Credit Management versus Kelly Coleman. Date and time for what appears to be our initial pretrial. Could I have your appearance?
Good morning, Judge. Andrew Perry, P69402 on behalf of plaintiff.
And what is your name, ma'am?
Kelly Coleman.
Is it your intention to represent yourself in this matter?
Yes.
You have an absolute constitutional right to do that. What you do not have is a right to your own set of rules of civil procedure, your own rules of evidence, and your own statutes. If you elect to represent yourself, as is your constitutional right, the same rules that are binding on that lawyer are binding on you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Where are we on this file, people?
Judge, we received the defense answer to the suit that we filed. We filed suit to collect on a credit card originally with Community Capital Bank for $1,309.35. Judge, I would like some time for discovery to ask for some information from Ms. Coleman.
Okay. What I'll do then is I'll open your written discovery. I'll give you a return date. Your return date with me will be April 10, 2023 at 10 o'clock. Does that date and time work for everyone?
Yes, that's fine.
Actually, Judge, I'm going to be on vacation that week. Can we get the following week?
17th, is that okay, Ms. Coleman?
Yes, that's fine.
All right, April 17th. Then what I'll do is I'll put you guys into a chat room. You can talk about your case. If you're
Thank
able
you.
to settle it, come back to me. If not, then I'll see you April 17th at 10 o'clock. Your
10
written
a.m.
discovery is now open.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
All right, let's get you in the chat room. See when I can make that work. Okay, let's try this today. Okay, Andrew Perry, 4. Ms. Coleman, 4. All right. We got Dennis Harris. Morning, Council.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm not bad. Yourself?
I'm good.
You're here on what file?
It is case number 20142-488. It's credit acceptance versus Ashley Bell.
Did you get an answer to your motion?
No.
Let's call you file. We are on the record calling file number 20142-488, Credit Acceptance Corporation versus Ashley Dell. This is the date and time by notice from February 16th, hearing on the motion to set aside installment payments filed on behalf of the plaintiff. Could I have your appearance, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Lynn Olivier, appearing on behalf of plaintiff
Bar number.
39006.
Counsel, did you get any response pleading from the other side?
No, Your Honor.
Your motion. Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. A consent judgment was entered into back on July 10th of 2020, and it ordered the defendant to pay the judgment in installments of $100 each month beginning July 24th of 2020. Defendant has not paid as agreed. In fact, no payments were made. Plaintiff has requested that the payment order be set aside so that a writ of periodic garnishment may issue.
Counsel, your unopposed motion will be granted. We'll enter the order setting aside the payment order at this time. Thank you for coming in. We're off the record.
Thank you. And the court will mail copies.
I will send them out today. Well, not my court clerk will send them out today. I'm not going to send them, but they'll be going out today. Thanks for
Okay.
coming.
Thank you. Have a good day.
And you too. Be safe.
Thanks.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Yusuf, good morning. What file do you have today?
We have Apex.
Okay, I got Mr. Hiltner.
Yes, it
Get
should
you
be.
guys in here, you get started.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Hiltner,
Morning, Your Honor.
this is 22-178-156, Apex Physical Therapy versus City of Detroit. This is our third pretrial on this case. Kind of convoluted history, dismissed and reinstated. Your respective appearances, gentlemen.
Good morning, Your Honor. Yusuf Yatuma on behalf of the plaintiff P80627.
And Philip Hiltner for defendant P77913.
All right, given that this case was started more than a year ago, why aren't we settled?
Your Honor, I did propose a demand to defendant. I'm not sure what's going on. I haven't heard back since then. Mr. Hiltner.
Yes, this morning I emailed my offer. Frankly, I don't know if there's really anything left to do. We've exchanged discovery. I think we know what the case is.
Yeah,
Our numbers are frankly far apart.
that's why I don't understand in a PIP case that's a year old, why I'm still looking at your lovely faces. I'm not getting,
It's just.
Hope we're not disappointing you, Judge.
Yeah, just disagreement, I think, about the value of the case, Your Honor, so far.
well, I guess the only other question I have, are we comfortable that this is still within my subject matter jurisdiction?
Yes.
Okay, everybody's comfortable with that. I'll see you guys next then, April 10, 10 o'clock.
April 10
everybody?
at 10 o'clock.
10 a.m.
1 second, where's the calendar? That should work on my end, Your Honor, yes.
And Mr. Hildner,
That's a good date and time for me.
this case is getting old. Let's get it settled, gentlemen. April
So we
10th,
can,
Do our
10
best.
o'clock. That's
sounds
Thank you.
good.
Let's be
Thanks,
safe
John.
out there, huh?
You too.
Coming in. We're off the
Take
road.
care.
Good morning.
This is file 22-186770. William Kedgebo versus Jeffrey James Lee. Could I have your appearances, please?
For the record, Dennis Harris, P 35791, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff. Morning, Judge Dalen Hen on behalf of defendant P 81533.
Okay, we were last together back in February on this matter. On March the 8th, the court entered an order granting the plaintiff counter defendant's motion for summary disposition. So basically, we're down to our original case in chief. Where are we on resolution, gentlemen?
Judge, I've repeatedly requested through email some kind of a settlement offer. I did not receive any offer at all. There's outstanding discovery since January 9th that hasn't been responded to. I did submit an offer of judgment for $3,500, which I thought was more than reasonable. That was submitted on March 7th. So that's basically where we're at.
All right, Mr. Hannah, first of all, where's your response to discovery? What's going on here? Discovery 28-day cycle. If it's submitted in January,
We've given them,
have you answered that?
Judge, we've provided everything. I'm not sure what discovery specifically he's still missing.
Okay, well, here's the deal. You guys aren't working together, so be it. Mr. Harris, if you have any motions for discovery, you need to file them. Because apparently you guys are not going to be able to work this out.
I'll do that immediately.
What's the amount of controversy we have here, gentlemen?
It's $8,612.
Okay. So I will see you gentlemen again, April the 10th at 10 o'clock. I will set a calendar for that same time. Plaintiff's motion to compel discovery. Is there anything else we cannot accomplish today?
Can we put on the record what it is that's missing? I'm not sure what's missing. I mean, in lieu of a motion to compel, we're happy to provide whatever we have. We're not hiding anything, Judge.
Okay, this is my email to Sam on March 6th, okay? I did receive discovery responses to the request to admit. I have not received any responses to the interrogatories or request for production of documents. So
All
you
right.
were served with three things: request to admit, interrogatories, and request for production of documents. You only responded to the request to admit.
All right, well, I'll make sure that we'll get you answers to the regs this week. Also, just so you know, regarding your offer of judgment, I don't know if it was the offer of judgment or the settlement talks you and I had, but we did communicate that to the client, and we're having difficulty getting them to agree to resolve this matter. That's all. We're not playing games, counsel.
Okay,
Okay,
gentlemen,
no,
here's what we're going to do. I am going to calendar defendants, plaintiff's motions to compel discovery, expecting that there will be no need to actually hear such a motion. I will see you gentlemen again on the 10th of April, April 10th at 10 o'clock. Anything else we can get done, gentlemen?
Thank you, Judge.
thank you, Judge.
Let's be safe. Appreciate you coming in. We're off the record. Your written discovery remains open.
Thank you, Judge.
April 10th. All right, let's go here. We are on the record, calling file number 22-191792, Capital One Bank versus Willie Collins. This is the adjourned date for 10 o'clock for the plaintiff's motion for summary disposition. Could I have your appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Jeffrey Beers, P 41693, on behalf of Plaintiff Capital One.
Mr. Beers, it's after 10:15. The defendant has failed to appear. Do you have any pleadings from him in response to your motion for summary disposition?
I have a signed consent judgment that he signed, and we both signed and we sent to the court on March 7th. And we called the court a couple of times.
Okay, so then there's no need to hear the motion. And there's a signed consent judgment, you tell me. And you
Correct.
mailed it when?
March 7th.
It may very well be in today's mail. I haven't seen it as of yet. Mr. Beers, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Be safe.
Bye-bye.
We're off the record.
temporary composer Rebecca Gale has done a lot of writing for the screen, for movies and for TV, for BBC TV shows, and also for 20th Century Fox and for Disney. That's a concert hall that from just a few years ago, written in memory of the composer Rebecca Gale's excited for the music sound. The chorus and the concerts on the sound of the film. And this was speaking of music for the mothers, Maurice Ravel's composition originally for Soul Beyond, as his much of his music arranged for orchestra, not Maurice Ravel. It was sweet. Stuttgart ratings of 1999. The enemy is a Maurice Ravel in his own desperate arrangement. Maurice Ravel's mother Goose. And the Stuttgart radio simply mid-30s continuing today, Metro Detroit. Today and tomorrow, around 10 degrees Celsius. High, but very warm up this weekend. Bad. Mid-40s Fahrenheit Wednesday, and right around 50 for Thursday, 10 Celsius. We're 90.9 WRCJ FM.
Support for WRCJ was provided by the Rochester Symphony Orchestra's Classical Jazz Concert, Sunday, March 19th at 3 p.m. at St. Paul's United Methodist Church on Rodeo Road in Rochester. Maestro Gelko Pachukovich conducts a concert of Elvinelli, Mendelssohn, and Vaughan Williams. Guest soloist Donna Lorraine Gunn will perform Bach's Violin Concerto. Learn more at rochestersymphony.com or 248-651-1181.
Support for WRCJ is provided by Detroit Pop. Experience America's most popular dance company when Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater brings its unique mix of contemporary and classical movements to the stage of the Detroit Girls. Marvel their skills, feel their passion, and connect with the heart of dance with Ailey. March 17th, 18th, and 19th at the Detroit Opera House. Tickets at DetroitOpera.org.
Morning, counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Ms. Franklin. She didn't show up.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on.
Turn on your video.
Yeah, I press start video and it says Zoom is unable to detect my camera. Let me see if I have it switched off here. All right, there we go.
All right, we are on the record. This is case 22-243-714. Gregory Franklin versus North Park Cooperative. This appears to be our second pretrial. This case was initially started in the small claims division and removed to general civil. Appearances.
May it please the court, Mark Wasbury, P 51575 for defendant North Park.
And your name, sir?
May it please the court, my name is the plaintiff Gregory Franklin.
Where are we on our written discovery, folks? Are we done or we still need more time on that?
I'm done as of now. I submitted the discovery February 8th over to Mr. Wasbury.
How about you, Counsel?
I agree, Judge.
Okay, so we'll close our written discovery.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, everybody agrees on that. Now, where are we on this file?
Well, so after I submitted my written discovery to the court and also to Mr. Wasbury, I received a sum they want me to accept for $2,000, including the cost, interest, and fees, which I would not accept because I'm owed $2,705. And I have a ton of evidence that says so.
Counsel? Did you file an offer of judgment? Is that what happened?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Mr. Franklin, what I would urge you to do is understand how cases are settled. Cases are settled with everybody unhappy. Defendant says I paid too much. Plaintiff says I didn't get enough. That's the nature of resolution and settlement.
Yes.
And if your position is you're not going to take anything other than your claim, then that's your position.
Well, yeah, I'll like I told Mr. Wasbury, I said I would accept 2,600 and I wouldn't bother with the court costs or even the toilet that I didn't add. But with all of the payments that North Park has paid out, and I have proof of, I also have the check numbers, the dates, who they went to. I even received 3 checks from North Park for previous things that I changed out. But I want to say I don't know what's different this time, why they don't want to pay, but I believe I know the problem why they don't want to pay is basically there's one person on the board that she really don't want to pay anybody, contractors, nobody. So I served on the board for 4 years, Your Honor. I was the president for about a year of the 4 years I was on the board. And I know how reimbursements are paid. We pay a ton of them. We have a contractor that's the maintenance supervisor there now. He wrote into his contract that North Park is supposed to pay $1,500 towards the tub and tile removal and also pay $400 towards that unit number 1966 vanity, which we paid. I don't know why they just won't pay this.
Well, here's the way it's going to work. I'm going to close your written discovery. I'm going to
Okay.
give you another pretrial date. The pretrial date will be April 10th at 11 o'clock. If the
Okay.
case is not resolved by that time, I'm going to send it to case evaluation, and you can both start spending money and time on that.
Okay, April 10th.
April 10th, 11 o'clock. Your written discovery is now closed. Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay.
We'll send you out an order.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. What we got now? Mr. Beers, good morning.
Morning.
What file do you have today, sir?
Here for plaintiff on 314.
314. I think I have your opponent. 314, yeah. All right, we are on the record. This is file 23140314, Capital One NA versus Danielle Teemer. This is the date and time for what appears to be our initial pretrial. Your appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jeffrey Beers, P 41693 on behalf of plaintiff Capital One.
And what is your name, ma'am?
Good morning. My name is Danielle Teemer.
Ms. Teemer, is it your intention to represent yourself in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have an absolute constitutional right to do that. What you do not have is a right to your own set of rules of civil procedure, your own rules of evidence, your own statutes. If you elect to represent yourself, as is your constitutional right, the same rules that are binding on that lawyer are binding on you. You understand that?
I do.
Okay, where are we on this file, people?
Your Honor, plaintiff is requesting 60 days discovery.
Okay, well, let's do this. Let's open your written discovery. Let's get your return date. We'll see how we're doing next time we're around. Your return date with me will be April 10 at 11 o'clock. Does that work for everybody?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Is there anything else we can accomplish today?
Plaintiff has nothing further.
Anything for you, ma'am?
No.
April 10th at 11 o'clock. April 10th at 11 o'clock will be our next pretrial. It'll be on Zoom like today, and your written discovery is now open. Thank you both for coming in. We are off.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see who this is. Hello,
Hello,
what is your name?
my name is Dewan Moss.
Juan Moss.
Yes,
Hang on, I think I have your attorney here. Okay, I think I have everybody. This is case number 22-199-779. Sherwood Heights Association versus Dewan Moss. Could I have your appearances, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Andrea Fanning appearing with my client, Mr. Dewan Moss. Mr. Moss, can you unmute yourself and state your name for the record?
He stated his name and I muted him already.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
What is your bar number, counsel?
I'm sorry, 42853.
Counsel, your appearance.
Your Honor, are you speaking to me?
Yes.
I'm not in this
Everybody
case.
else.
I'm
You're
not in this case.
I got you in the wrong file.
I believe so, Your Honor.
I
That's
wanna
why I
rob-
didn't say anything.
Oh, you're in the,
Campbell.
all right, goodbye to you, Mr. McCardle. And then
Thank
we
you,
get
Judge.
Rob Warner in here, who belongs here. That'd be a little bit better. Let's try Mr. Warner. All right, your appearance.
Yes, Your Honor, good morning. It's Robert Warner appearing for Sherwood Heights plaintiff
Bar number.
P 48843.
This is 22-199-779. Sherwood Heights Association versus Dewan Moss. We have counsel present for both sides, as well as Mr. Moss. Because Mr. Moss is represented by counsel, the court has muted his microphone. So, where are we on this file, people? This is our second pretrial here.
Yes, Your Honor, the plaintiff did serve discovery on the defendant, which is due on March 21st, and has also filed a motion for summary disposition on one of the claims in the counter complaint.
Ms. Fanning?
And Your Honor, I would just indicate that I just recently, I filed a response to the motion for summary disposition. I filed a motion for summary disposition, and I have since served the plaintiff with our interrogatories and requests to admit. Our answers for that will be due April 7th. So I would ask probably that we get a date to hear both of the motions for summary disposition after all of the discovery has been completed, which my date would be April 7th.
I'm going to set this matter for pretrial, April 10th at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
At that point, we'll see where we are. If everybody is finished with their discovery, then I'll go ahead and I'll calendar a motion for summary disposition. I'm sure you all know the standard answer to any motion for summary disposition, calendared before discovery is closed. Discovery is incomplete, so why waste everybody's time? So let's get our discovery rolling. We'll see you guys again, April 10 at 11 o'clock. Is there anything else we can accomplish today?
No, that's it, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Ms.
thank
Fanning?
you so much. No, we're good. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Moss, thank you for coming in. April 10th, 11 o'clock. Y'all be safe.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Your written discovery, of course, remains open. Let's remove Mr. Moss. All right, April 10th at 11 o'clock. Ms.
Your
Fanning?
Honor, I'm back because I am scheduled to be in trial on April the 10th, and my trial starts at 10 o'clock. So when I saw it, I immediately wanted to contact you back. If I can come another day or later on that day, because my trial.
Counsel, problem I have, the reason I asked you is to see if it's okay. And so now I got to travel. So you now have the burden working with counsel for the other side, sending me something in writing proposing different dates.
Okay. Or
Okay?
I can send someone on that day. Is that, would that be?
You can do
Okay.
that too as well, ma'am.
Thank you.
That's why I asked you. This is 22. 199. 7. 7. So this is now admit all. Now I think I got you the right case, Mr. McCardle.
Thank you, Judge.
Hey, no big deal.
Do you need my appearance?
No, I'm trying to get, we'll get it in a minute, trying to get Mr. Campbell connected here.
Okay.
He's still connecting the audio. Hello,
Hello,
what is your name?
my name is Marcus Campbell, trying to check in.
All right, turn on your video. Let's get started. We are on the record with file number 22-186783, JP Morgan Chase Bank versus Marcus Campbell, date and time for pretrial appearances.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Jim McCardle on behalf of JP Morgan Chase, P numbers 82443.
And your name, sir?
I'm name for the record is I'm the authorized representative here on special appearance, the director and the beneficiary of the legal name of Marcus Campbell.
Are you Marcus Campbell or not?
I am.
All right. Where are we on this file, gentlemen?
Well, Your Honor, I filed a motion for summary disposition. I've received a notice from the court saying that this was a final settlement conference, but I was hoping that the court was going to take up my motion for summary disposition. I've not received an answer or any kind of a responsive pleading to my motion for summary disposition. There have been numerous filings by the defendant, virtually none of which I understand. So that's as far as I'm aware what the status of the case is.
Mr. Campbell, did you receive his motion for summary disposition?
I have sent a brief. I sent a brief to the courts.
Sir, are you listening to me?
Did you hear what I just said?
No.
I just answered. I sent the brief.
I asked you if you received his motion for summary disposition.
Yes, I have.
Okay, so then I'll just calendar it. That's all. Is there anything else outstanding?
Not that I'm aware, Your Honor.
Anything else outstanding, Mr. Campbell?
Yes, I do have something.
What
I
is
did
that?
respond. I did respond to the courts and to the complainants.
Okay.
But before this matter go any further, I would expect 21 days and a provided proof of claim of evidence of the legal and lawful authority of the public to bring this to me. Okay.
Sir, you can file whatever motion you want. Right now, I'm going to calendar Mr. McCardle's motion for summary disposition. That if you want, you say you filed an answer to it, we'll be prepared to go forward then. The motion for summary disposition, gentlemen, will be heard April 10 at 11 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll send out an order and let's be safe.
Thank you. You have a nice day, Judge.
All right. Thank you for coming in. We're off the record.